Good morning. Today is Tuesday, the 7th of October, 2025, and the time now is 17 minutes past 9 a.m. in the morning. My name is Honest John, the son of John O'Sullivan, or Roughneck, or the Rugged Miller, or Egan, or Capel Water, or Marsh, or Hobo, or Menace, and I'm a boxer, prizefighter, pugilist. So we're now in 2025. I think it was in 2020 of 2019, I was going to Wembley. I was hiring this office space. I remember the name of the company, but I'm not going to say the name of the company because it's not about the company. But I was going to Wembley up that way. Oh yeah, well, no, sorry, no, it wasn't Wembley. No, that's the mistake. It wasn't Wembley. It was up by Heathrow Airport, up that way, up towards Heathrow Airport. Airport. I got Wembley on the brain. And it was up by Heathrow Airport, up by Heathrow Airport, and this Indian man, but probably about a bit younger than me, about 1 or 2 years younger than me. Probably I'm 55, so he's probably I think he's 53, 54. And we were talking. Now he was okay. He wasn't the nicest of persons. He was alright, but I was talking to him, and I was only talking to him to be polite because in social situations, whether you know that person directly or not, it's good to be polite. But I always believe that good to be polite and be friendly, and not to be um, antisocial. So anyway, we got talking, and out of the blue, means suddenly he says, "Oh, I don't do labels." I think I was talking about Giorgio Armani and labels, like these wonderful labels, luxury brand labels like Prada, Giorgio Armani, and Gucci. We were talking about clothing, yeah. But I think he said to me, "I like your tie." I like your tie. I had a tie on because them days there, it's 2019, 2020. I had about maybe 3 or 4 different types of ties. I ain't got them here now. I gave them to the charity shop, but I had 3 or 4 different ties, nice ones. Well, I thought they were okay. He was commenting on my clothing items. So, yeah, I like your tie. So I would have preferred a Giorgio Armani tie. I must have said something like that to him. So we got onto labels. Something like that happened. So I must say, oh, my shirt or my tie, I would have preferred a Giorgio Armani or Prada or something like that. You were talking. And I'm going to stop here and say, I love Giorgio Armani clothing and I love Prada. It's nothing to do with Giorgio Armani Prada. We were talking. Can you hear me? I should put subtitles beneath. It's not about the label brands. It's about the conversation we had. This is what it's about. I'm giving you the truth, what happened. I ain't going to lie for you. Anyway, so he said, I don't do labels. He said, I do not do labels. He said to me, he doesn't do labels. So I thought that's a bit cheeky. That's a bit fucking rude though, isn't it? Because he commented on my tie or my shirt or something, and then within a space of 5 minutes he says I don't do labels. It's rude because I think God is with him. Like he's God, whoever his God is with him at that moment. There, standing beside him, the angel is with him, and he's got that cockiness, confidence, arrogance. So I meant to say I don't do labels. So well. I mean, I'm 55. I haven't got much time longer left. I think I've got another 15 years left. I think I'll be dead by 70. Before 70, I'll be dead. I'll move on to the next life. Or if I might just be dead in the grave, and that'll be my permanent residence. I'll take it either or. If I'm permanent in the fucking grave, dead, and my spirit is dead, then so be it. So anyway, so now he's talking about how I don't do labels. Something right deep. That's a bit rude though, because he's trying to diss or disrespect my whole essence of who I am. He's not talking about the labels, He's doing something there. He's doing something there. I can feel it. He's doing something there to say, well, f you, yeah, f you, f what you know, f what you stand for, f your family, f like your brilliance and genius. Because I think I'm not really a genius, but I joke and say, yeah, I'm a genius because I designed 3 paintings like 3 years ago, original paintings, and I've done many other things in designs. I'm not really a genius in the European sense, but I'm talented in certain areas of creativity. He said, F your genius, F my genius, F your genius. Now he never said this. Can you hear me in the video? He did not say that, but my interpretation of I don't do labels, because we're from Jamaica and we originate from Africa, and African people, We can look deeper into words and meaning and context. We do that, yeah. We do that, yeah. In Africa, maybe not here, not in Europe, maybe not in a Brexit, but back home, we look further into meanings of the way people talk. It has a lot of meaning. We can look really into it, and we can churn it over and get so many different things out of it. Yeah, when people talk, yeah, we do that. It's a natural phenomenon of African ancestry heritage. We do that, yeah. So anyway, he said, no, I don't do labels. So he said, F you, yeah, imagine that, F you, F what you stand for, F this and that and that and that and that. Imagine that. Really, really rude. So I was polite. I carried on the conversation. I think after the following week, I left. I don't go back there again. I said, you know what? Just end the contract. I told him, yeah, just finish it now because I ain't got time for this. I ain't hiring African again. I come out. I don't go there again. I never go. I don't go out that part of the world ever. I haven't been up there for a long time, for 4 years. They can stay up there on their own, and they can look out the window, look into the heavens, look at the birds and the trees in the sky. Good luck, because they ain't coming up there again. But anyway, they're really rude. So anyway, we don't do labels. I mean, because it doesn't matter to what people I know, who my friends are, what music I listen to. That's not his concern. Because I can then say, what people do you know? What music do you listen to? And judge him on that. And I could do if he's looking at the people I know and the music I listen to, I could say the same thing. Because we people say, they don't say it so much now. Everybody has skeletons in their closet. You heard that a lot 20 years ago. It was very common. No one's perfect, only God is perfect. You had that one. Nobody is perfect, only God is perfect. That was said a lot. People say that a lot, them two things a lot. Meaning that nobody can really come up to you and this and that and point the finger at you, because Jehovah God can look at them, not me. Jehovah God can look at them and say, look, what about that? Look at you. I can't do it because Jehovah God can do it. I'm not Jehovah God. But Jehovah God, he knows what you fucking do, what you've done. He can see it. He can say, yeah, mate, listen, calm down, because you know, like this and that, you done that. Don't big yourself up. You were praying for 2 hours, your hands and knees and all that, begging, pleading with me for £100. I know how you got there, mate. I can't, but Jehovah God can say that. Jehovah God sees everything. So don't big yourself up, because I know. But they stand in front of you like they don't pray to Jehovah, like they ain't asked Jehovah for nothing, and they get fucking arrogant and cocky.